Oh, welcome back to more Mass Effect. Hello, everyone. I have my diet pop. I have my voice, which makes me sound sick when I am not sick. Thanks, voice. I have a wonderfully full chat. Hold on. Hello, Ember Lantern. Congrats on being first. Hello, Squishy. Hello, Squishy. Hello. Hello, Cranky. Welcome on in. Hello, Meerkat. Good to see you. I don't think I missed anybody there. I think I did good. I think I got everybody. Remember. I see how it will be today. Squishy is home, yay. I have a story. Cam. I missed Mumbo. All right. Well, we're gonna do these squats reverse style for Squishy, and then I have a story to tell you today about Duffy being excellent. Here we go. 5 squats. Cam, no.
Cam,
yes. 2, 3, 4, and 5 squats. I missed Cam no? That doesn't seem right. I missed Cam no. Hi, Sniper. Sniper, I just started playing this game recently. It's excellent. You might be interested in it. It's called Guild Wars 2. Alright, 5 jumping jacks for Sniper. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 jumping jacks for Sniper. You just got out of an ad. Oh, that means you missed my joke, Sniper. That means you... Wait a minute. You redeemed jumping jacks while you were in an ad. Amazing. DJ, hello. Welcome on in. Oh, it's so good to see all of you in chat. It's so nice. Sniper, have you missed it? You can ask the rest of chat. I did the jumping jacks. Also, I don't know what the joke was that I had found a new video game that I thought you might enjoy. And I was pretty sure you'd never tried it. It was called Guild Wars 2. That was the joke. Now that my blood is flowing, thanks to the exercises redeemed in chat, I have a story about Duffy being awesome. So after a week or two, maybe, after moving back in, Duffy was like, so on my days off, if there's things you want me to do, let me know, and I'll get them done. So says, oh yeah, I've heard good things. Maybe you need to play 1 first, though. I hear they're re-releasing it. Nice, Sniper. Nice. And Berlandon says, well, I'm back. No skip. There was no drop down. I had to install from Deb. Oh, interesting. What browser are you using? Because, is it Chrome or something? Because Firefox may have just been installed, and that's what I use. Deb's good though. If you install it via Deb, that's fine. It'll be fine. It's fine. Everything's fine here. How are you? So yesterday, MGet, hello. Welcome on in. Hi. It's great to see you. Vivaldi. So yeah, I have no experience with installing Vivaldi. So Cool Eagle, hello. You are Finnish. No, you are American. Cool Eagle. Hi. Welcome on in, my friend. Oh my goodness, so many wonderful people in chat. Sniper says, unlikely I gotta do the PvP event in Guild Wars, only around for a few days. Also gotta reboot BRB. Why did my captions suddenly stop going? I will never get to tell this story. Hold on. Captions? Am I still live? Yes. DJ says yes. Mosier says you're live. Hi, Mosier. Hi, Mosier. Mosier. What's weird, the caption plugin just stopped working. Or at least the view that I have for it stopped working. Can you guys see if the captions are going? Because I mean, at this point, I think the captions are toast for screen if they're not, or for this stream if they're not going. Izzy says, have you tried unplugging and plugging it back in? Squishy says, I cannot see the captions. That must have crashed. The plugin must have crashed. All right, well, I'll look into that. No captions. Okay, I'll look into that. Anywho, so yesterday I said, okay, Duffy, earlier in the year I'd let the backyard get way too wild, and there is still a bunch of really tall weeds that need to be cut down, like with the manual hedge clippers, and then just piled up so that I can put them in yard waste bags to be hauled away. Not only did he do the area that I asked him to do, he went all the way behind the garage and cleared out all of that, which I've been not able to do since I bought the house, but have been wanting to do since. So it's been like 2 years, and he just did that. And he's like, oh, and the vines and stuff that were growing on the fence were getting in my way, so I cut down most of those. I was like, oh shit. So the backyard looks better than it has since I moved in, and Duffy did all of it, and he said it felt really good to get that all that done. So I'm very happy. I just have a whole bunch of stuff now to put in bags, in yard waste bags. But yeah, it was great. The backyard looks fantastic now. And I can get all the crap that the previous owners stored on the ground behind the garage out of there, like the rotting wood planks and stuff that are back there. Primo YouTube content. Yep, that's... Oh, whoa! Caption started again. What? What? Okay. Another thing that I did today, I went through a couple of... So there are a couple of different apps out there for Linux to manage your an Elgato Stream Deck, which is what I have, which is way better than the last time I tried to run Linux. Way better. So I used 2 of the 3 that were easily installable, and they didn't work. They just flat out didn't work. So we blame Ember Lantern for captions. Yeah, absolutely, Mosier. Yes. And Berlander says also, hi everyone in chat who I miss saying hi to because Linux. Listen, it'll be fine. Your Lappy will love it after. It's great. Anywho, the only issue I'm having now, the third one worked. It's like freaking Goldilocks. The third one worked, and it works well, except the only volume control for audio devices, like turning audio devices on and off, is a toggle. I can't set it to on or set it to off. I can just tell it to toggle, which is a problem because when I switch scenes back and forth, I want to mute and unmute certain devices, and it's not always predictable as a toggle. So I got to keep. So that's something I have to look into more. Thank you, Saribot, for getting rid of some spam. That's appreciated. See, if you lick it, if it'll toggle... No, Izzy. No. Okay. What? What? So, yeah. That has been some of my adventures today. The rest of my adventures have... Can you lick it, says DJ. I don't know. I have not tried. I was worried about static discharge. Work stuff is a whole nother ball of wax. I'm going in the office tomorrow, so that's going to be fun. But yeah, it's a whole big ball of wax. Yeah, Ember Legend. I'm just gonna. It's just. It's just... Oh, remember the guy that reached out to you that I said, why did that person reach out to you? Well, he reached out to me as well. Not with a call, but with an email. And I was amused and a little bit surprised. Anywho, Amberlynn says, did your new boss said you had to go in because our old boss said we don't have to? No, I'm going in because for two reasons. One, Duffy needs to get dropped off at his mom's for driving practice. And two, because I need to be in the area anyway for kid time for midweek visit. So I was not told I had to be in the office. I'm just gonna be in the office for out of work reasons. Anywho, I also watched through the video from the last time we played Mass Effect, and so I'm ready to pick back up where we left off after before we did our Guild Wars 2 stuff. So let's play a game. That is... Mosier, why did you title it that? Mosier, why did you title the clip that? Mosier. Mosier, why? Yep. Also, because he could. That's right, DJ. That's right. Also, I almost had it was a near miss. It was a near thing I almost had an involuntary nap moment. I mentioned electric. Oh my God, you guys. All right. Here we go. I believe we cleared this area of the Geth that were here. Yeah, because we're back here. Pretty sure we did. So this is... Wait a minute. Right, let's see what's back there. I think we already did this. And oh, you know what I should do? I should do that. Just in case. Yeah, okay, yeah, this is the exit. This is the way out. I believe we have completed this. We did in the stream. Let's go back through just to make sure that it's stuck and that the little zombie guys didn't respawn. You did say discharge. We're just foregoing all context. Who needs context? Really? Yeah, according to the map, I don't see any red triangles, so I think we got... Yeah, okay. It's time to exit, and then we have to go find that mineral that popped up on the map. So technically he could, I suppose. Geth out of here. Nice, Ember Lantern. Oh, what in the hell is that? Oh. I was not expecting Geth to be out here. I don't know why I wasn't expecting Geth to be out here. But I was not. That game, that was a good surprise. Oh. Thanks, Rex. Thanks for that, Rex. You know just how to make me feel better. Twitch mangled the clip. Oh no! I hate when that happens. So yeah, we found... Yeah, right there. Right on the mini-map. But it was down a big old cliff. So... Now we're going to go down a big old cliff to go and get that mineral. We're going to do it sideways. It cannot be stopped. Let's see, because it might actually be up here. I don't think it is. Oh, God! Oh, no! Okay. Saved that. Yeah, it's this way, so I'm pretty sure it's straight down. Oh, no, now my ear itches. Oh, no. I thought Twitch was supposed to have a rewind feature now. Twitch is not good, though, Mosier. Thorium. Thorium.
Got it.
I'll take it. Survey the mineral, because surveying is like breaking into encrypted things. Yeah, we got it. Uh-oh. How do we get back up? There we go. Back in the thing and doodle. Alright, let's zoom back out. We still need to go to the anomaly because we haven't yet gone to the anomaly. So let's go to the anomaly. Let's go around this mountain. I wonder if it's not only in browser UI. What do you, oh, I don't know. Cyber says need to hack a terminal, rub some Omnigel on it. Mine a rock, rub some Omnigel on it. Trouble in the bedroom, you guessed it, Omnigel. Listen, it isn't called Omnigel for nothing. It is for everything. Also, Cool Eagle, are you not streaming tonight, Cool Eagle? I expected you to be streaming tonight, doing charity goodness, sir. Unless he is, and he has already left to go prepare for that. I am streaming. I was just chilling a bit. You are absolutely welcome to chill here, sir. And everyone, if you have not yet participated in the Cool Eagles fundraiser, when we did our Guild Wars 2 thing to absolutely mess with Sniper Guy, go and donate. If you got a little bit of you got a couple of doll hairs, you know, chilling out in your wallet. Izzy says he's going to be in an abandoner in a few minutes, Skippy, as will I. Joining him for repo time. Hell yes. Well, enjoy your abandoning, Izzy. Oh, look, there's another mineral over here. Yeah. Sniper Guy says, you're going to play it again, though, right? Hyperventilates. I don't know. Am I? Yeah, it's planned for Saturday, actually. Or the weekend, rather. It's like MMO weekends, basically. Recover artifact. Rub some Omnigel on it. Medallion recovered. This downed pod contained a League of One medallion. Its owner is nowhere to be found. It's because it's me. I'm the new owner. Bam. Nailed it. Alright, let's go find this mineral deposit. Skippy, you should join us for repo. No, thank you. I'm playing Mass Effect. Izzy. Jeez Louise. Some people, you know. Oh, hey, here we go. Looks like, poop. I don't know. DJ says, I have D&D on Saturday, but if you don't stream in the middle of the afternoon, I should be able to play. Okay, good to know. Sniper says, woo, I think the Living World seasons are on sale right now. Okay. The Sky Scale is so worth it. I need to do... So is Living World one of the... yeah, Dino Poop, Izzy. That's kind of what I was going for. Is Living World one of the expansion packs? Oh, this is a pretty tough survey here. Nope, never mind. DJ says, well, trying to finish The Secret of the Obscure without the sky scale is sort of a nightmare. I don't know what The Secret of the Obscure is. So, but we found another mineral. I think that is everything that we were playing. All right, so let's get the hell out of here. An expansion. Okay, so I have to look into the expansions to see if they're because as far as I understand, there's only like 3 or 4 of them. Oh, they're like content packs instead of official expansions, but they're pretty big and have a lot of story. So you're telling me there's not just like 3 expansions. Squishy's message. Read Squishy's message. Living World is the story beats that happened in between expansions. Ah, gotcha. Perfect. Alright, so we got this one, and we surveyed this whole system earlier. So we need to, because we're going through all the systems in this nebula, in the Armstrong Nebula. So let's go to Tereshkova. So when you were playing the game while it was happening, you would get the story beats free. But since then, if you want the Living World stuff, you can pay to have access to the content. I wonder why they locked that away. The map song gives me a bit of PTSD. I don't... Okay. I will have context for that later, I assume. There's 6 expansions now. Jeez, okay. How much is the sniper? How much is how much is the Living World on sale for right now? Is it and also is it a Steam sale, because that's where I got my copy, was through Steam. Malinor is the second of Tereshkova's outer worlds. It is essentially a rock of unremarkable ores with some deposits of water ice, but no minerals of value. The frozen surface is composed of silica. Like the gas giant Silmarillion, it is thought that... What the hell? Oh, Cool Eagle went live. It's thought that Malinor formed too close to the Tereshkova stars and was thrown outwards by gravitational effects. Computer models suggest it will be ejected from the system in a few 100,000 years. Sniper says there's a pack that gets you all the Living World seasons and the first 2 or 3 expansions for $50 that I recommend. Let me check Steam. That does sound like a pretty good deal. I don't know what that usually costs, so I'm really talking out of my ass. Hey, Silmarillion is one of Tereshkova's 2 outer worlds, significantly removed from the rest of the system, and with unstable elliptical orbits. It is thought they may have formed within 3 AU of the binary stars and were hurled outward due to the instability of such an orbit. Silmarillion is a hydrogen-helium gas giant with significant quantities of sodium in the upper atmosphere, giving it a distinct gray color. $50 for those is really good, Squishy says. Alright, Saber Guy says it's normally $100, half off. It's available on Steam, but isn't on sale currently on Steam. I definitely recommend that, though. For $50, it's a wild amount of content. So I think because I got it through Steam, I have to purchase the expansions through Steam. Alright, Izzy, have fun on Repo. Bye! I'm not sure. Am I locked into buying expansions on Steam because I installed the game through Steam? Alright, so we want the next orbit, which is this one. Thegeus. That is correct, you are locked into the Steam ecosystem. Okay, gotcha. Thegeus is a terrestrial world with an atmosphere of chlorine and krypton. The surface is mainly composed of silicates with deposits of carbon. Thegeus has a low mass for its size and is tidally locked to the star Tereshkova A. The temperature difference between the sunward hot pole and the dark side cold pole creates constant gale force winds across the Terminator. Squishy says we could check that later. I would like to look it up. Okay. Sniper Guy says, but almost always when it goes on sale not on Steam, it also goes on sale on Steam. Gotcha, just not in this current case. While scanning this planet, you detected a large deposit of mercury. Alright. That's kind of nice. That's kind of nice. Okay, so this is the orbit. So we're looking at Hunsalra. Oh, it's purple! Look at how cool that looks. Hunsalra is a small hydrogen-helium gas giant. It has unusually large amounts of nitrogen in the upper atmosphere, which glow purple when ionized by the solar wind. Hunsalra's convenience as a place to dump drive charge has left its orbit littered with debris dumped overboard by visiting crews. That's space garbage on the purple world? That's rude. Not a fan of that. Alright, so we want Patamalrus. Okay. DJ says, Squishy, are we all on Northern Silver Peak? Squishy says, not sure, but they're mega servers now, so it doesn't matter as long as he's in NA. I am in North America. I did pick North America for my zone or whatever. Ptolemaeus' atmosphere is very similar to Venus in terms of pressure and temperature. Unlike Venus, however, Ptolemaeus' atmosphere has a significant quantity of oxygen, both free and bound in sulfur dioxides. The surface is largely composed of magnesia with deposits of carbon. It is possible, if unlikely, that simple life may be developing on Ptolemaeus. Computer modeling suggests that the powerful solar winds from the Tereshkova stars will blow off Ptolemaeus' atmosphere in a few million years, lowering the temperature on the surface to the -70s. I don't know if that's Celsius or Fahrenheit. Let's survey it. Oh, we got some iridium. Nice. Alright, and now the innermost planet. Also, we're going to check the asteroids here. Also, why, if it's a dual star system, why does it only show up as one star? Yeah, I'm not likely to touch PvP or World vs. World. Ember Lantern says, I'll likely be in and out as we mess with this Linux crap. Have fun, Ember Lantern! DJ says, I'm trying to catch up on content and mostly masteries. Squishy says, for context, Skip, before the mega servers, if you wanted to play in a party with friends, you needed to be in the same server, this one being called Northern Shiver Peaks. Yeah, Final Fantasy XIV is very similar to that, but you can temporarily log on to other servers to play with your friends. It's a whole thing. Ember Legend says, I should see if I can install Guild Wars 2 on Linux without Steam. You can, using Lutris, to my knowledge. Mosier says, 1 star, literally unplayable. That's right, Mosier, thank you. Entabar is a cold terrestrial world with an atmosphere... Cold? It's that close to the stars, though. With an atmosphere of methane and argon. Its frozen surface is mainly composed of iron with deposits of magnesium. The world has been noted as a possible target for long-term terraforming if the atmosphere could be increased to the thickness of Earth's. The global average temperature would rise by 10 degrees Celsius. Antibar's combination of low temperatures, high-speed surface winds, and low visibility make it dangerous to explore on foot. Alright, we'll land there in a bit. What? Lutris is pretty good. I don't know. It may work through Heroic as well. I think Heroic is another Windows game launcher for Linux. Squishy says, yeah, you could guest on a different server for 24 hours, but that was butts. Gotcha. Let's check through the asteroid field here. Oh! Carbonaceous asteroid. Survey this. Medallion recovered. Another League of One medallion. Nice. Alright, let's make sure that's the only one. Because and I'm sure I've left stuff behind because I didn't know about checking the empty spaces in the early game. So okay, I'd say we did the thing. Carbonated asteroid. Yes, Sniper, absolutely. Emberlander says, Lutris is terrible, man. Only Linux fanboys think Lutris. I'm using Lutris to play this game, Ember Lantern. It's just, I selected from the, I hit the plus button in the GUI. I selected EA Launcher. It installed it, loaded EA Launcher. I signed in. Mass Effect was listed and then installed. So Squishy said this one is different insofar as you can ask Steam to load it with a command that would link the ANET account. Oh, interesting. Yeah, because you can use Proton outside of Steam, or you can use Steam as a launcher for games you install outside of it. So, interesting. Okay, all right. Yeah, there's all sorts of options. Let's land on Antibar. Oh no, we're taking Rex and Tally with us again. Accept the squad. Accept. We've got some more, listen, also, these Geth are friend-shaped. I don't understand why they're not friends. It seems like it seems sad. Alright, so we've got an anomaly over here. We've got the Geth out. It's just straight up labeled Geth Outpost. And we've got debris. So let's head over here to the anomaly first. And Billy says, I love you all, but you clearly live in a different world than me when it comes to computers. Listen. Oh, look at all. Wait, what? What? We've got a bunch of different stuff showing up on the mini map. Ember Lantern, I believe that is accurate. Oh! Not you again. Not again. We're not friends. Hey, bitch! Woo! Oh, we gotta get closer. We gotta get closer. Oh, come on! We had him that time. Oh no. I'm gonna need to repair soon. Oh god, that hurt. That was bad. Woo! Oh god, no! How is it still? It cannot be. Why am I on fire? Alright. Repaired. Skippy wants a Mac on Geth. Okay. Listen, the computers don't hate everybody, is all I'm trying to say. Alright, let's get out here. And see. Oh no! Oh, they killed the Geth! It killed the Geth. Amazing. But the light is still on. I can shoot above it, but I can't shoot it. Interesting. Okay. There's another Geth right here. Alright, so this X was where it came up, but what about this question mark? Oh, I can... I just didn't get to the right part of the wreckage to scan it. Okay. Here we go. The vehicle and the human corpses show the telltale signs of Geth weapons fire. The Geth have been mangled by the Thresher Maw. At least they got what was coming to them. Alright. Oh. What is that? Prothean Ruin. Recover. Recover artifact. Oh, Lord. This is fine. This is fine, you guys. This will be fine. Nothing, no problems. Got it. Prothean data disk recovered. Nice. It must have been dropped by one of the Thresher Maw's many victims. Or, hear me out, it's been here since the Protheans built this. Whatever this is. Because I can't activate it. Which is, you know, rude in general. Alright, let's go to the debris next. Time to go to the debris. Whee! I'm looking forward to February when Detroit... Oh! When Detroit looks like this. Hold on. I saw this up on the edge of the map and I was like, this is something that I do not want to miss. Oh. Large deposit of magnesium. Nice. Nice. Now we'll go. Now we're gonna go. But we're gonna ramp this snow. We're gonna ramp this one. It's so good. Is it up on top of that? Please tell me it's not. That's the Geth outpost. Okay. Like, why am I seeing bad guys showing up on the map? It's because it's pretty close to the Geth outpost. That's why. It's a little bit rude for debris to end up in difficult to reach locations. Oh, but this one's not too. What am I saying? This one's not even difficult to reach. I'm just being silly. Are you heading to position? Is that what you're doing? Beginning manual bypass. Oh, nice. That's a thing, all right. Okay. Nope. There we go. Ooh. Stuff. We got some treasure. All right, let's head over to the Geth outpost and storm the castle. Shan, hello. I was telling everyone that I can't wait until February when Detroit looks like this. Oh, hello, Geth. I see it. Oh, they see me too. Yeah. Ow! Rude! Oh no! I Think we'll come at a different angle? Morning angle. Ember Lantern. Don't put that evil on us, Ricky Bobby. Ember Lantern says, yep, different world. Applied system updates. Laptop is hard crashed and doesn't do anything after post. How do you do this to machines, Ember Lantern? It's impressive and terrifying. I don't understand. I don't understand. Jesus, that's exactly what happens if you give me a Mac OS. Oh no. Make sure to keep my work computer away from you, DJ. Hi. What rocket trooper? I don't see any rocket troopers. Is it right? Hey, gotcha. I like this zoom. Bye-bye! Squishy says, told you, fake creature, you're not banal enough. What does that say about me, Squishy? What does that say about me? DJs never hand me an Apple product. There will be swearing, there will be confusion, and there will be loss of devices. Noted. I will never give DJ my phone. Hi, Geth Colossus. Listen, you can hit me as much as you want, but it appears that I am winning. Ember Lantern, thank you for that sub and that streak. You're banal enough, but not so much that you hurt changelings. I mean, some would say it just takes a certain kind of chaos. Oops, that was the wrong direction. Hi, bye. Hi, bye. Hi, bye. There's one more. Oh, there he is. Where are you? Oh, you're right behind the thing. There you are. Not anymore. What the hell? Oh, no. Reinforcements. Oh no, a Geth Prime against the Mako. He's dead now.
That's number 2. Let's hit the next base.
Oh, this was it. We don't have to go in anywhere. This was it. I see. I do like their design elements, despite being, I like how organic the Geth stuff looks, even though it's completely artificial. Shan says, wait, are we talking the dreaming up in here? Well, no, I mean, reality versus the dreaming, I suppose. You're an issue. Coffee is delicious. That is a fact. Alright, so... Wait. I marked the thing, but also where is the thing? Let's go to where I marked. Because that seems to be in a different location than where I was at. What is it that I have marked? Oh, it's still the other thing. It was still the debris is what I still have marked. Right. Okay. And I got the magnesium deposit. Okay. Cool. Let's leave back to the Normandy. Screech says, I keep being at the right space at the right time for things to be interesting. But is it like Chinese curse interesting? Where it's like, may you live in interesting times? Alright. Next system. We've got Hong and we've got Vamshi. Yeah, let's go to Hong. I'm gonna drink the last of my Diet Mountain Dew. Why won't the cap go back on? Curse you, Cap. And I don't mean Captain America. Alright. Kaldanin, hello! Welcome on in. I see you. I see you. I see you. Squishy says, no, like somehow going on a different path than usual for reasons and meeting up with folks I haven't seen in forever. Right? Yes, that happens to me often as well. Alright, let's do our usual and scan from the outside in. Oh, Squishy. Traeger. Traeger is a tiny ice dwarf with a trace atmosphere of xenon and krypton. The frozen surface is mainly composed of water ice and ammonia. Cryovolcanic processes are gradually repaving the surface with sheets of fresh ice. Survey it. Lithium. Yeah, man. Guys, I don't know what I'm... Guys. The Shaka. The Shaka is a standard hydrogen-helium gas giant. In the past, it was often used as a drive discharge point for pirates raiding human settlements from the Terminus systems. In 2178, the Alliance set up a network of covert sensing devices on Thasaka's moons. Recordings of pirate FTL exit vectors over the course of 6 months led the Alliance Navy to 8 major pirate anchorages. Since the Thasaka raids, no ships from the terminus have been reported in the Hong system. Shan says, I'm more of a Lost fan, but I trigger warning, content warning, the crap out of that game. It's amazing, but traumatic as F. Gotcha. It's an amazing exploration of trauma, but yeah, so many content warning and trigger warning. I have not heard of... I've heard Lost... Last? I don't know. I've heard of Lost, the television show. But I've not heard of Last. Alright, let's do... Matar. Or Mater. It's Mater! Mater is a terrestrial planet with a thick atmosphere composed of nitrogen and krypton. Its frigid surface is mainly composed of sodium oxide with deposits of copper. Because of noxious surface gases, explorers are warned to use extreme caution. Mater lacks a magnetic field. This makes it useless for discharging FTL drive cores in orbit. The energetic particles of solar wind from Hong strike the upper atmosphere directly, ionizing the krypton. This gives the planet its distinctive minty green-white hue. Survey. Matriarch's writings. Scans of Matar revealed debris from a destroyed Asari freighter. Further scans uncovered a body which was brought on board. Dr. Chakwas examined it but learned nothing about its origins. Among the Asari's personal effects, however, was one of Matriarch Dylan Naga's writings. We gotta be getting close to Matriarch, to having the full set. Like catching them all. Changeling the Lost, I see, which was Nuwad. And there's a lot of trauma around it because it starts with your character being kidnapped by a fae. Got it. Zoom out. Casbin Kotel. Oh, this is a place where we can land. Squishy says to Shan, I trust you to run a good CTL game. Casbin is a classic pre-garden terrestrial world with conditions similar to those on Earth millions of years ago. Its hot, humid atmosphere is mainly composed of nitrogen and carbon dioxide. An increasing amount of the surface is covered by simple lichen and algae. So, before the oxygen shift happened, should no unexpected calamity occur, these tiny plants will change the atmosphere to an Earth-like nitrogen-oxygen mix over the next few millennia. Due to its potential for future habitability and sapient life, Casbin has been designated a sanctuary world by the Citadel Council. Landing is prohibited by law, and any disturbance of the fragile young ecosystem will result in harsh fines and imprisonment. At present, the planet is passing through the debris trail of a long-period comet. We will land there, violating the law, shortly. Emberlander says, dreaming is always my forever, changeling. Shan says, I could, but I'd probably do less of the CW-related stuff and move closer to the court politics and such. Squishy says, totally get that. They have a very different place in my heart. Oh, about the changeling, the dreaming. Gotcha. Alright, so that was Casbin Kotel. And now we've got Pommel, like the part on a sword. Pommel is an enormous terrestrial planet with a very dense atmosphere of carbon dioxide and sodium. The surface is scorching hot and mainly composed of sodium oxides and deposits of nickel. Why am I doing this? There's evidence that Pommel was once covered with broad, shallow seas. Should a probe ever be sent to the surface, a check for ancient fossil life might prove valuable. Alright, let's check the empty areas to see if there's anything that we can find. In the system. Not so far. Well, looks like that's a big old goose egg, as they say. A whole lot of nothing. Okay. So I believe it was Casbin to land on? Yeah. We're gonna land on the place that says we should not land. Accept. And we got pooped out of the Normandy. And while we're here violating galactic law, we got the Geth outpost over there. We're gonna go around because it's interesting. We're gonna go the tourism route. Oh, that's the stuff flaming through the atmosphere is the comet debris. All right, I need to get up top. It looks like so. It looks like I can use some of this to sort of. Listen, could Planet, could you maybe do some weathering real quick so that we can have more gentle slopes? Because this is some nonsense. You can do it! Alright, oh, almost up. Alright, there we go. So we're trying to get there, which is hard to see to the sun. How dare you? Giant ball of fire in the sky. Oh, it's an actual... Hold on, someone's already surveyed this. It's a beacon. Recover artifact. ID tag recovered. Buried under the beacon was an identification tag for Captain Thien. There's no indication of why it was hidden here or who buried it in the first place. I don't know who Captain Thien is. But now we got his dog tags. Alright, let's go to the debris next. Looks like we need to stay up top for this as well. So that's what we'll do. Probably. If that's an option. Which it may not be. Oh lordy. Okay, here we go. Alright. As I said in the last stream, everyone, I hope you took your Dramamine. For all the drama, am I right? Oh, we just barely made it up. Alright, here we go. Caldenis says, I got distracted by the Guild Wars 1 update trailer. I really need to go back to that and finish the achieve I was working on. Mosier says, I'm just not watching. Okay, thanks. Squishy says, I started playing Guild Wars 1 with a friend of mine. It's so different. Oh, was it already released? I thought it was like on its way. I didn't realize it was already released. So are we we're going down into the... Alright. Down we go. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Okay. Nope. Now we're going past it. Maybe we're not. There it is. Okay. Alright. Crashed probe. Begin manual bypass. Ooh. I'll take it. Next, we're going to go up here to the anomalous signal, which also appears to be on a ridge. So we probably need to find our way back up to the ridges. Like, oh, and there's Geth signals there. Alright, listen. Game. Also, I need to stop pressing the wrong button. That would probably help me quite a bit with driving the Mako. Alright, this way? No. Don't you do it. You, come on. With the stuff and the things. That's some serious Geth markers right there. They're not supposed to be on this planet. Don't they know that being here violates galactic law? Oh, they're already shooting at me. Serpentine! Oh, hi. That one's dead. In the face. Does Geth have oh, it's over here. That one exploded. How about this one? Let's get the... Oh, it's just gonna hit the wall. Alright, that should be everything. Oh no, it's not. Now it's everything. Well, you know what those spikes mean, guys. You know what those spikes mean. That's not what I wanted. This is what I wanted. Geth transmitter. Deactivate. The Geth array is transmitting regular data bursts on an encrypted channel using the Alliance's own FTL comm buoys. It's not clear where the data is being directed, nor the content of the signal. Shut it down. Shut it down forever. Oh. I thought it was Geth. Caldana says, it's easier to climb slopes with the Mako at an angle rather than straight up. Wow. Wow. I mean, I did several things that were pretty wow there. Also, why is this just hovering? Like that. That's pretty interesting. Alright. Now we go to the Geth outpost and do some more liberating. That's what I'm sticking to it. We're gonna go make friends with the Geth. We're gonna explain to them the error of their ways, and then we're all just gonna be pals. We're gonna be pals. Organics and synthetics living together. Just pals. Shan says you're delivering them some freedom, right? Exactly. Oh, we got a mineral, you guys. We got all this smooth ground, and I'm choosing to drive on top of the rocks. And taking their oil for more freedom. Listen, Shan, you know exactly how this works. Alright, now we're going to solve a puzzle so that we can let people know that gold is here. Oh, balls. There we go. Yeah, gold. Up in them thar hills. Alright, back to going towards the outpost. I did not need to go up on that. We're just gonna drive up to the front door, right? That's how it goes. Alright, that's not... Oops, that's not a new deposit. That's the same deposit. Okay. Oh, we're jammed. We're jammed. So we need to go this way. You know we're getting close when we get jammed. See, that looks like something, doesn't it? Doesn't that look like something to you guys? That looks like something to me. The map says it's something. Yep, they're shooting. Oh, look. Whoa, no. Well, we've got our, oh, hello, over there. Okay, that's fine, really. We're just gonna back away a little bit for a second. There's still one or two more over here. Yep, you can see. Well, that one's gone. Aha! Are we gonna get reinforcements? Yup, we are. We sure are. Geth dropship. Where do I need to be shooting it? Oh man, I was hoping it would die. It would just explode. And now you're dead, buddy. All right, wait, we still got a triangle on the. We still got a bad guy on this on the radar. Where are you, buddy? There you are. There, now you're dead. Yeah, so that was the thing that we did. Alright, let's head back to the Normandy. One more planet to go. I don't know why they don't want to be friends. That's the part I don't understand. Again, like, I keep being friendly, and they're all like, boom, shoot with the guns, boom, boom. And I'm all like, aw, guys. You know how it goes. Well, this seems like a small system. Vamshi. Almost. Almost! Almost is a hydrogen helium gas giant with traces of sodium darkening its atmosphere. Guys, you phoned almost in. Pregal. Pregal is an enormous terrestrial world with an atmosphere of chlorine and ethane. Its surface is mainly composed of sulfur with deposits of aluminum. No landing has ever been attempted. Why? Negative 131 Celsius, is that why? Turian insignia recovered. Shan says, it's like me, I'm playing Far Cry 6 and ventilating fascists, and they don't want to stop and have discussions regarding why their behavior is bad. I guess I gotta keep going. Exactly, Shan. We understand each other for that, in that regard. Chief Engineer Adams secured some high-res optical images of the buoys, which appeared to have been neglected for some time. Each one was marked with the Baetica colony insignia. Okay. Cool. Maji. Are we already at the... Yeah, there's only like 3 planets in this system. Maji orbits the Vamshi binary giant stars. Oh, it's a binary system. Mojo says, I could never keep focus in Far Cry. I always end up flying around and ignoring tasks. Vamshi A is a blue star of spectral class A4111, or III, which burns at half again the temperature of Sol. Vamshi B is an aging red giant of class M5 III, over 220 times the size of Sol. Maji has a thin atmosphere of methane and carbon monoxide. The difference in temperature between the hemisphere facing the suns and that facing deep space causes constant wind, stirring the silica and sodium dust of the surface. Unsavory characters from the terminus systems occasionally use Maji for forms of cruel sport, dumping slaves, hostages, quarreling shipmates, or even, when bored, vicious animals on the surface. One must kill the other before they will be rescued from the lethal radiation of the giant stars. Alright, so that's where we'll be landing in our trip today, in our pleasure cruise. Let's see if there's anything else we can find here. Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like anything hidden here. So I guess it's landing time for Vamshi. or for Maji. Let's do it. No, cancel. No, that's correct. Okay. Accept. Boop. There we go. Oh, I like that huge star in the sky. That's pretty awesome. Oh, look at the red light on it. Oh, okay, so this is pretty cool. Let's check our map. We've got an anomaly here, debris here, and the Geth outpost here. Let's hit the anomaly first. It looks like we're gonna have to go across some mountains for that one. So let's have fun doing that. Oh, it does. They don't look too high. Oh, we've got a mineral. Oh, we've got a mineral. Gotta get that mineral. It's a nice little sheltered area here. Survey the mineral. Thorium, again, very nice. Well done. Caldenon says, is this where I get to tell you not everything findable on a planet is marked when you land? I figured that out. And I'm not worried about missing stuff. So, but I did figure that out, and also chat helped with that. Here we got double. We've got double question marks going on over here. Nice. Ancient debris. Where is it? It should be right there. Oh. It's tiny. Recover artifact. That one was pretty easy. Turian insignia. Ancient graffiti scribbled on it. It appears to be marked with the Adesan colony insignia. Okay. Let's get back in before we get irradiated to hell and back. And then we'll go to this other question mark that popped up over here, because that's not on the map. Unless this is the debris. It could be the debris, but it seems closer than the debris. It's definitely not the debris. Oh, it's down here. Old skull, or odd skull. Open? This massive skull is scored by deflected mass accelerator shots. The xenobiology files in your hard suit computer can't identify the species. It must have been brought here from an unknown world. Super cool.
I think we got him, Commander.
There was never a bad guy here, Tali. What the hell? Alright, map, and let's ping this. It seems like there's definitely more, I'm discovering more, this kind of stuff with more frequency on the later game, on this stuff, as I'm exploring in the later game, but that might be a complete coincidence. Alright, we're coming up on it, but still difficult to see. Oh, there it is. Crashed probe. Begin manual bypass. I will take it. Alright, so now we want to go over here to the Geth outpost, which is pretty high up on elevation, so... What did I just... Did I just drive over the... Okay. And there's a mineral on the way. How cool is that? Oh. How did I ever get a driver's license? Where is it? Oh, that's the wrong button, Skippy. Ah, there you are. Hello. Beryllium deposit. You weren't driving the Mako. That's right, Squishy. That's true. Insert Benny Hill theme here. Caldanon, exactly that. Oh, balls. Oh, balls. There we go. Light metal. Beryllium. Cool. But also, Squishy, if you go back and look at my No Man's Sky videos where I was driving the exocraft, similar issues. Oh, there's a mineral over here by the Geth outpost. Interesting. Also, why? Oh, that's a lot of diamonds and stuff. But where are they? Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Is this like a trap? There. Where's the actual... Oh, right here. Dur. Alright, we'll do this quick. Survey the mineral. Get back in the Mako. I guess just try to figure out where these towers are and shoot them. Oh, they're down below. Well, that's irritating, but okay. Can I? I can't, like... Oh, I can. Okay. Oh, hello. There is one over here, but where did it go? Up there. Aha. Alright, that is out of my range. But that one... We're going to have to shoot them as we come up the path. I think they were expecting us to take this path. Which is why these turrets are here. Jammed, alright. Right about there. Where are you? Aha. Ah, and then something just teleported in. Ah, hello.
Of operations.
Hold on. This receiver's picking up some kind of transmission. Based on the signal strength, I'd say it's coming from inside this star cluster.
The main Geth base. Use the signal to lock onto its location and go take it out.
Okay. Happy to. Happy to. Why am I out of the Mako? Why would I get out of the Mako? So that is in the star cluster, but not here on the... Look at that. 3 surveyed deposits. How cool is that? Still not the same vehicle, not the same gravity. That's true. Good times, good times. Alright, in this star cluster. Zoom out. Enhance. Enhance. What is that? Oh, here we go. Grissom. Yeah. Going to Grissom, baby. Oh, look at this place. Look at this place. Alright, oh, look at this. It's got a moon. We got the Tan Band. The Tan Band is a hydrogen helium gas giant with traces of ammonia. Molecular nitrogen is present in the highest levels of the atmosphere, giving the planet its odd violet tint. The upper levels of the Tan Band's atmosphere are inhabited by shoals of tiny ammonia-based life forms, no larger or more complex than the plankton of Earth's oceans. Held aloft by air pressure and wind, these bioluminescent creatures constantly flee from the approach of the Terminator. Should they be exposed to the light and heat of Grissom, they die. Solcrum. This is where we're landing. Warning, level 1 heat hazard. Solcrum is the largest moon of the gas giant Tan Band. It has a trace atmosphere of krypton and xenon. The crust is composed of various metals with deposits of sodium. As with every body in the solar system, the surface is scorching hot and thoroughly irradiated by the blue giant Grissom. Surface excursions without proper protective gear are certain to prove fatal. On approach to the Tanban, Normandy's passive sensor array intercepted a fragmentary coded transmission from the surface of Sulcrum. Attempts to decrypt the message were fruitless. It does not appear to be in any software coding language used by the Citadel races. Alright, so that's where we're going to land. Zaharix. Zaharix's nitrogen-argon atmosphere is being blasted away by the solar wind of the blue giant Grissom. Grissom. Its surface consists of seas of loose silica dust, some kilometers deep, which periodically swirl into global sandstorms. Many unmanned probes to Zaharix have been lost over the years. Though investigation has attributed all to mechanical failure or computational error, a popular extranet meme insists the entire planet is composed of dormant nanotechnology created millennia ago by a race even more advanced than the Protheans. According to the stories, Zaharix silica dust is actually disassembler robots, which periodically awaken to defend themselves. Though discounted by every reputable scientist, this theory has been popularized by a series of sensationalistic texts by a sorry author, Delse Orthiza. Survey. Beryllium on a nearby moon. Alright. Benda. Benda is bendy. Benda has a dense atmosphere of sulfur dioxide and chlorine. Though technically classified as a terrestrial world, but the surface of the planet has never cooled enough for a crust to form. It is a global sea of molten rock. Like Zaharix, its atmosphere is being blasted away by the solar wind. Once its thick atmosphere is gone, Benda's surface will be a mere 400 degrees C. Survey. Scans of Benda uncovered an ancient Solarian vessel. A small team was dispatched to search for valuables. The only item of value recovered was a League of One medallion. Alright, let's check out these asteroid belts. Oh! Rocky asteroid. Survey. Rare element, polonium. Nice. Let's check out this asteroid belt. Alright, I think we're good there. Shan says, I need to figure out what class of ship the Normandy is. It's a frigate? Caldenon says yes. And at least in No Man's Sky, it's considered a frigate. Alright, let's go land. We know who we're taking. We know who we're taking. Level 1 hazard. We've got anomaly. That doesn't actually say anything when I hover over it, which is except for open journal, which is great. So let's do the anomaly first, and then the debris, and then we'll go over to that. We are going to have to climb some mountains, it looks like. So these might be easy. It might be easier to get up here. Oh my goodness. Shan says, okay, giving one to my players in my Starfinder game wasn't too big of a ship then. Is it up there? Guys, I think it's up there. In the middle of this. A sorry capsule. Recover artifact. Yes, please. Matriarch's writings. Is that all of them? Why do we still have so...
You lead. I'll follow.
Alright, hold on. Let's go to journal. Assignments. Oh, did we finally do it? Turian insignia, signs of battle, valuable minerals. 7 medallions. We don't have it. We're doing the Geth incursions. We've got 11 out of 13 Turian emblems. 7 out of 10 League medallions. Minerals we're not gonna finish that. But that means that Asari right, we got all the Asari writers. We got 12 out of 10. Nice. Alright, so now we want to go to the debris, which is also on a high elevation. Fantastic. Like you do. I am so easily amused. Every time we get back, Chakwas is like, why is everyone covered in bruises? Oh, there, I see it. Crashed probe. Begin manual bypass. Do it. That's a complicated one. Oh, balls. Oh, balls. Nice. Take all. Now we want to go here to the place that the map won't describe for us. You know, like you do. Giving your players a Normandy might make you automatically a great game master, Shan. Not like you, I mean, you obviously were before, but also this. Shan, do you do most of your gaming online? Your tabletop gaming? Make it completely uncontrollable. Nice. See, now we're talking. Give it to them with all sorts of but also I see you diamonds. I see you towers. Turrets even. Where are they going to be? Over there. So if I get up over here. Yep, most of my gaming is online because I worry about getting sick. That makes sense. That makes sense. Oh, hello. I know I'm hitting you. Why aren't you dying? Fine. You know what? Fine. We're gonna back up a little. Fine. Fine! I'm out of range. Okay. Emberlander says, I wish I could handle gaming over video, but audio processing plus face blindness equals bad. Oh, you don't do video, just audio. Oh. How do you get an... Interesting. I'm within their range. Why are they not in my range? Oh, I was doing damage to it. Now you're dead. And then there's another one. I can just sit here and do this. With the current health levels of the Mako. Oh, this one we have to go inside for. Ooh. Usually Foundry. Ember Lantern says, I'm compiling Emacs from source. Okay, Ember Lantern, I swear to God. Then use a different distro, man. I don't know what to tell you. Okay. We need to save. We haven't saved through any of this. DJ says, we're about to start Bloodlords. Although when I run my World of Darkness / Chronicles of Darkness games, those can be voice / Discord. Your other option is Flatpak. Like I'm saying, Ember Lantern, if you don't want to use Linux, and it doesn't have access to your home directory, that's not something I experience on Pop OS. At all. Oh. Well, we are very jammed. So that's a thing. Let's, do this. Do this and do this. Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Oh, Jesus Christ. Why am I not shooting? Oh! Oh no! I dodged out of the way and then into a rocket. Fantastic. Oh, Jesus. Ow. Something is absolutely... As the last Geth falls, you hear music from across the room. On the monitor, Quarian stands before a hushed crowd, warbling a mournful capella of words and innocence lost. The recorded song is dispatched to the Geth worlds behind the Perseus Veil. The transmitter shuts down. It's in a music broadcast? What? Also, wow, yeah, their Geth stuff really took over, didn't it? We'll go up there in a minute. Cover? What's... I mean, who uses cover? Seems weird. Take all. Ooh. Geth easy decryption. Begin manual override. You discover a number of encrypted Geth data files. In the proper hands, they could reveal much about the evolution of the Geth since the banishment of the Quarians. Give that to Tali. Holy shit. She'd take that back to her people. Nice. Taking them. Taking them. Now let's go upstairs and see what goodness is up there. Get the treasure. Is there no treasure up here? Is there no treasure? Why is there no treasure up here? The upstairs always has treasure, you guys. Let's see. Yeah, nothing. This is jacking shit for treasure. Imagine using cover on Beyonce's internet. You got me to say that out loud. Shan. Well, we did it. Why is that still an exclamation point, though? Or whatever. Yes, let's return to the Normandy. What do we got for time? What do we... Okay, we still got a little bit of time. No updates, huh?
Message from Admiral Hackett.
Never mind.
Patching it through.
We just received your report. Looks like this Geth incursion was bigger than we thought. They were probably preparing for a major offensive in the system. We're increasing patrols in the Armstrong cluster to make sure they can't establish another foothold in the region.
Good.
Nice job, Shepard. You saved a lot of human lives on this mission. Hack it out.
As well as Solarian and others. Alright, so now we need to go to like the Mew? The Mew? Is it the Mew? I don't know. Is that what that is? Voyager cluster, Hades get. Where's the Mew thing? Only humans, no other people, apparently. Alright, so journal. Speak to Tali. Yes, please. I thought this might be it. The thing that she can take back to her people for her what's it, choose who's it's, you know what I'm saying. Oh no, I need to go one more level down. I need to get in the elevator. Elevator, go down the hole. Pilgrimage. For Tali's pilgrimage. Oh, it's behind me. Okay. Hey, Berber.
Fugitives on the run. Very exciting, Shepard. I wonder what the council would do to us if we got caught.
Your father probably had some political pull, right? He wouldn't let them throw his little girl in jail.
You don't know my father. Stealing ships is a capital offense among my people. He'd probably want to execute us himself.
Oh no!
The Normandy's the best ship in the fleet. They'll never catch us.
Plus, we're doing them favors. Geth.
I want to know more about the Geth.
I doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile. All I know is the story of their origins. What they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
Interesting.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated manual labor force. Initially, their intelligence was...
I want to see if this changes.
Over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks, bringing them closer and closer to true AI status.
How come the Council didn't step in and stop you?
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting the bounds of the law, but we never did anything that was actually illegal. The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. Or so we thought.
Gotta snog them all? Right, Mosier, exactly. Shan says, I do find it hilarious that they made a slave race and then were fucking shocked when the Geth rose up. Yeah. Yeah.
So, the Geth share brain power?
Yeah, Shan, yeah.
Many of the Geth's logic systems were designed to work in concert with other nearby Geth. Basically, the more of them you have in a group, the smarter they are.
So there's some sort of group consciousness?
No, nothing like that. They cannot share sensory data or information. Their programming cannot handle that much simultaneous input.
Or used to not be able
Each
to.
Geth maintains an individual awareness and identity. The neural network only operates on a process-based level. It's basically the synthetic equivalent of a subconscious. But when they're in close proximity, they can coordinate low-level functional processes, freeing up more capacity for original or independent thought.
I don't get it.
Doesn't make any sense.
I'm probably oversimplifying. The Geth are incredibly advanced and complex creations. All you need to know is that they get smarter when they gather in large numbers. As we built more and more Geth, their effective intelligence became more sophisticated, more abstract. One day, a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about the nature of its existence. Am I alive? Why am I here? What is my purpose? As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
What did you do?
It was inevitable the newly sentient Geth would rebel against their situation. We knew they would rise up against us, so we acted first.
Yeah, it's almost like you could have just... I've said that every time I've gone through this story bit, that you could have just, you know...
You can't blame them for fighting for their
you know, talked to them and freed them.
Their choice. The Geth were already on the verge of revolution. By acting quickly, we had a chance to end the war before it began. The hope was that most of the Geth would still be little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance. But they had progressed much further than anyone anticipated. The war was long and bloody. Millions upon millions of Quarians died at their hands. In the end, we were forced to flee our own homeworld.
Yeah, exactly, Shan. Exactly.
But they never came beyond the veil. Now we drift through space, exiled, searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
Serves you right. Pilgrimage,
I want
maybe?
to know more about the pilgrimage.
When my people reach mature, but no, we set out. This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective.
Alright, so I think I need to leave and then come back in because
You are welcome.
the,
About something else.
Like what?
because of the
Let you
other
go.
conversation that was waiting in the wings.
Shepard, I need to.
There we
talk
go.
to you.
Yep.
It's important.
Of course.
Is something wrong?
You know the data you took from those Geth control nodes? The information you uploaded to Alliance Control? I want a copy of it.
You want to bring this data back to the migrant fleet?
Those files have information that could be vital to our efforts to understand the Geth. It could be the key to helping us reclaim our homeworld.
If I give you this data, your pilgrimage is over. You'll go back to your own people.
Not right away. I'll stay with you as long as it takes to stop Seren. But my people need this.
You think you can use this information to destroy your enemy?
Not right away. We will need to study it. It could take years, but it will give us new insight into how the Geth have changed and evolved over the past centuries.
Have you considered living side by side with the Geth?
Go ahead, make a copy.
My people, I owe you a great debt. One I can never repay.
Well,
The only thing I can offer in return is what you already have. my solemn promise to stay with you until Saren and his Geth armies are defeated.
I never wanted anything more.
Thank you, Shepard.
Emberlander says, you may have noticed the Geth aren't good neighbors either. That's true, but also they were kind of put there. Like, it's not, without the, it's not good at helping.
Bullshit.
Fine. Alright, so now we need to go to Elos. Use the Mu relay to go to Elos and stop Saren before he uses the conduit to unleash a Reaper invasion on the galaxy. Shan says they did not ask to be put there / a slave race. Right, exactly. Given the opportunity to be free without being hunted, might stop them from, you know, I will save Mosher. Might you know, give them like until they started worshiping the hand boy, the fucking Reaper. Until they start worshiping the Reaper, they were staying in their own zone, minding their own business. Yeah, but remember, Ember Lantern, they said at the very beginning that turning people into drones, that spike technology is not Geth technology. Either they advanced to a point to where their tech is unrecognizable there, or that's Reaper's technology. So let's go to Elos. Go to the Mu relay. Which I don't know how to get to the Mu relay. But well, I guess we'll figure it out. Sentry Omega. No, how do we... Oh, Elos is here. Have we been to Hawking Edda? We have. So Elos is here. Refuge is the only system. 5-minute timer. Thank you. I guess we'll figure it out. Thanks, Kaltanen. Oh look, Shan and I are shockingly on the same page. That never happens. Okay. So we're here. Save. Save 95 save files, guys. They are still using the tech. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. It's not good. They still bear responsibility for their actions, but so do the Quarians. Let's see. We got any random asteroids here? They're not the same, the Quarians and the Geth, but it's also not, you know, it's also fucking not straightforward. Zafe is a relatively small hydrogen and helium gas giant. There are several tenuous belts of debris in equatorial orbit. Spectral analysis of the material suggests artificial origin, perhaps the remains of stations that once mined Zafe for helium-3. Or Zafa Elos. In the golden age of the Protheans, Elos was a verdant world. Just a little genocide to leave the galaxy to the crabs, right? Just murder them all. Leave the galaxy for the crabs. Just a little genocide for funsies. Oh no, DJ. Oh no. In the golden age of the Protheans, Elos was a verdant world, dotted with the spires and arches of magnificent cities. Even casual observation shows this is no longer the case. Elos has been devastated by means unknown. Its entire surface changed to the color of rust. The atmosphere shows heightened levels of oxygen. Wildfires, presumably ignited by lightning strikes, can be seen burning on the dark side. This indicates that most, if not all, respirating animal life forms have died off. Surface gravity is a comfortable 1.17 standard Gs. So this is why the conduit is there. And then let's Agatodon. Agatodon has a pressure cooker atmosphere composed of carbon dioxide and ethane. Its scorching hot surface is mainly composed of sulfur with deposits of gold. Surface gravity is a comfortable 1.0 standard Gs. There are several areas of debris that may be the wreckage of downed Prothean aerostat drone colonies. Based on the size of the debris fields, population of over 100,000 was likely. 2 minutes. Shan says the reality is the Geth are kind of being represented as an oppressed peoples in some respects, so them doing whatever it takes to destroy their oppressors got me like big shrugs, welp, because the oppressed shouldn't have to be angels when throwing off shackles, etc. Alright, we're going to save it here. Mosher says, now I wonder if there is a video where someone does a genocide run, kill maximum NPCs. Why, Mosher? Why are you like this, squad? Oh, we leveled up, so we'll do that when we come back. Let's save again. The full Renegade run. Alright, no, I'm not doing a speed run, Mosher. That's silly. You've been watching on twitch.tv/skipforj, where I stream every Tuesday and Thursday around 9 p.m. Eastern and one day on the weekend. 1 week later, those videos go live on YouTube at youtube.com/skipforj, where they're grouped by game into playlist in order chronologically, so you can watch a playthrough from beginning to end. Thank you all for being here. Ember Lantern, oh my, that's the second game. Thank you all for coming and being here. Despite my voice, I feel great. So thank you for putting up with my voice being silly, probably in reaction to the frickin' constant changes in weather. If you're here in chat, you can hit ! support if you want to find out how to support me. If you're watching the video later, you can head over to davidmcrampton.com and figure out how to support me there. Welcome to Detroit. I mean, what? And religious says, see you at work tomorrow. No, this will be work. Yeah, welcome. Yeah, listen, Shan, I'm a lifelong Michigander. I was born here. This weather change should be fine, but apparently at 48, it's no longer fine to much of my system. Frickin' aging. Any Hooters, everyone, remember, yeah, Grandpa, thanks, Ember Lantern. It's like 3 months away. 3 months. I'm gonna be a grandpa in 3 months. Anyway, remember, even when you're old enough to be a grandpa, you're awesome. And you've got this.